I can still remember the excitement of producing my own story that got published in the school magazine. You know, when I think I was in year 8, and it got published in the school magazine. To know that everyone was going to read it was just fantastic. Well, I've been trumped here by 3 people. They have entered a young writers competition called Twisted Tales. They were asked to sort of flip the narrative and tell a story, write a story from a villain's point of view. And their mini sagas were chosen for publication from over 10,000 entries nationwide. And a copy of the book, Twisted Tales, will remain in the National Archives of the British Library forever. Now, apart from my mum, who kept the school newsletter, I don't think that my story has lasted forever, but so well done. And this is Mark, Nicole and Maisie, and I've got certificates for you, if you could please. And the other one, I always say, are you a human being or are you just a human being? And think about what is achievable in like an hour or half a day or a whole day. Well, what about a whole weekend? Okay, Bodie, year 9, on Saturday, and fair play to his parents for driving him around and supporting him, but he was driven up to Mid-Wales, I'm not going to try and pronounce the name, where he came 10th in an enduro race on motorbikes, 85cc big wheel class bike, riding over a mix of terrain, woods, rivers, fields, logs, rubble, and even having to go over a few cars, and I guess they're like old cars, not new ones. And he came 10th out of 23 riders. And then on the Sunday, they get up and they go to Worcester, where he came 13th out of 40 riders. This was motocross. It's a short course, 3 times 15-minute races in one day, lots of fast action and huge jumps. Short race, if anyone's ever ridden a motorbike over that kind of terrain, know how exhausting that can be. And not just, you know, put his feet up and then come back to school Monday. He was allowed to go and compete on Monday in the South West Championships, and he came 13th overall. But this is a season of races with cumulative points, so this is commitment over a really long period of time. Are you a human being or just a human being? You know, what do you do with your time? And Bodie clearly grabs his time and uses it wisely. So well done, Bodie.
Good morning. Can I just say to all of you that when I open my emails every day, there's that little sinking feeling when I see how many there are. However, this week I got several emails that were actually really, really positive news. So can I say a massive congratulations to the people who stood up and did their task in music this week and really performed in front of the rest of their peers. So well done to Abby, Tita, May, Freddie Jobbins and Albert. Well done to all of you. And we also have another young man that Miss Makepeace is going to speak about.
Thank you. Good morning. Before the holiday, I did announce this, but the person wasn't around. We entered quite a lot of pieces of writing to the Rotary Club Young Writers competition, and as I announced before the holiday, Joseph Mankiewicz came first in the Devon competition, but this is something I haven't announced. His entry then went forward to what was called the Southwest Peninsula competition, and he came second. So he seems to have 2 prizes and 2 certificates. Well done, Joe.
Okay, right. Talking about commitment and everything, those of you who know me, I very much promote getting out there. Mr. Pavis has said about doing things outside your comfort zone. There was a group of people who decided in November, well, actually October, to do something that's going to put them out there, and they started training in November. And we kept a bit quiet, you know, so this weekend is the accumulation of all of what they've been doing. They are going to compete in the 10 Tours Challenge event. This is a 35 team, so 35 miles in one weekend from 7 o'clock Saturday morning until 5 o'clock Sunday. and then we've got a 45 team who are doing exactly the same, starting the same, they've just got further to walk. We don't this year have a 55, but I am hoping, hint hint, nudge nudge, wink wink, that my 35 team will become the 45 and then we'll do 55. And for the first time in quite a number of years, we will have our 55 team. But I want to celebrate now because when they come across the finish line, lots of teams wear kooky stuff and everything. So I have subjected them to having to wear these t-shirts when they come across the finish line. But I'd like Mr. Wayne to come up and present his t-shirts to his 45 team. Would you like to come up, 45 team? And I'll present mine to the 35s. You do have to embarrass yourself by holding them up. I won't make you look one. Okay, guys. Don't worry if you don't get the right size. I'm taking them back. I'll be on the talk because he's not here. Oh, we've got one more 45, sorry. Turn your faces. Our faces are wonderful. I love them, so they hate them. So they will be wearing these across the finish line. Okay? All right? I would like you to give them a round of applause. We will celebrate them. There is another secret little team. I'm not going to embarrass them, but I'm hoping they will join us when we celebrate. And that is the GC. Grenfell Centre has got 2 teams doing the Jubilee Challenge. Okay? All right? And they're going out. They leave at 7:30 on Saturday, and they're doing a supported walk, and there's 2 teams, and they're going out, okay? Brent is going with Mr. D'Agostino and Mrs. Cartwright as well, and they've got another army guy helping them, okay? But we would like to give all of you guys in the GC a big round of applause and do well. I'll give these to you on Friday when you come out. You love them, don't you guys? Yeah. Thank you very much. Think about us over the weekend.
Good morning. A couple of things from me. Firstly, school council meets at 1:30 today. If you're a part of the school council, can you make sure you have an early lunch and meet at 1:30 in the library? The second thing, I've got a certificate here for United Nations Global Goals, and this one is for completing about the green economy, and it goes to Ginny Chan. So this certificate isn't just about doing something that's really little. This involves quite a lot of high level reading, and you have to pass the test at the end of it. And the green economy is all about economics, and it is particularly difficult, and she is the first student to complete it. Well done. Okay, finally, the head on the board, school ambassadors. This week we are launching school ambassadors. This is an opportunity for students to have leadership roles around the school. And anyone that's interested, this is open to anybody across the school. In the past we've had a wide broad prefecting across the sixth form, especially in year 13. But this year we've changed tact a little bit, and we are going to offer different opportunities for everybody within the school. And to start with, we're going to focus on a few key positions, but there will be some more opportunities coming later. This gives you a chance to lead committees, run meetings, make a difference to different aspects of school life. And in some cases, it could be through the wider community. The idea of this is if you are taking part in these committees, in these societies around the school, and you're taking leadership responsibility, it will give you what we call credits in order for when you get to sixth form, when you get into year 13, to apply for the heads of school role. It will give you something to talk about on at employment interviews. It will give you something to talk about on your university application forms. And these opportunities are quite specific. So the ones we've got coming up to start with, I'm just rushing through this, we're running out of time. Okay, so the ones that are coming up are Earth Centre, charities, wellbeing, sports, performing arts and music, and surfing. Those are the initial committees that we are going to be running, or societies. Okay. If you are interested in leading one of those, okay, and you've got a real passion for what you for one of those areas, I suggest that you let me know, or let one of the heads of school know, let your tutors know, and they can, by Monday the 9th of May, which is this Monday, which is quite a quick turnaround, you don't have to put anything in writing, okay? You just need to make an expression of interest. And then myself, the heads of school, Mr. Pavis, will review all those people that are interested, and then we will talk to you individually. If you have any questions, please pop me an email, come and see me, you know where I am, down in the Sixth Form Centre. So if you have an interest, 9th of May is the deadline, and you do not need to put anything in writing.
Mr. McConaughey, because this will carry on for next year, won't it?
Yeah, this will.
If any of you wanting to do D&V, this is your volunteering, okay? So you would be able to do this for your volunteering, which is one of the hardest sections in D&V to do. So whether you're leading or part of one of these groups, you will be able to count it as on your D&V.
In all likelihood, there'll be one coming for outdoor pursuits after we get through 10 tours this week and things like that. So later on in the term, there will be more. Okay. Any other staff announcements? Okay, prefects, could you dismiss, please?